everybody, I'm Tired Mama and welcome back to my channel. So if you haven't subscribed to me before, make sure that you go ahead and subscribe down here. Right now I am posting a 30-day check-in on a weight loss journey, and I also post other content. I post couponing, I post planners, and work from home type situations. And then sometimes I just rant because I'm a mom and I get very frustrated with people. Today's video is going to be super short. If you watched my video, let's see, yesterday, you'll see that I did post a workout. Well, a little bit of a workout. I'm really bad with filming. I'm working on it though. So I posted like a super fast version of what the DDP yoga is that I do. I really enjoy that. It's something that has a lot of accommodations that I can do, or modifications for my size and my ability, but I can tell a difference in my flexibility and how I can move, which I can really appreciate. In my first video, so this is day number 3 for September the 3rd, the very first day when I weighed in, I was 338.4. Day 2, 337.4. Now today, and I'm weighing in at the same time every morning so that I can try and be as consistent as possible. Today, 332.8. Now, yesterday, I not only did yoga, I went for a long walk, and then I had a situation where I was actually fixing a lawnmower. I'm pretty much a DIYer, and I'm really good working on stuff, so pulled half my mower apart and worked on it in 100-degree weather because I need my mower fixed and nobody else has the time to get it done, so, you know, what are you gonna do? Anyway, so I'm down 5.6 pounds. I know that some of that is going to be water weight. I do take a Lasix pill that I had not taken when I first got started, and then I took it yesterday, so I'm well aware that part of that is water weight. However, I'm going to take it as a loss is a loss, okay? And I'm just going to be happy with that. I think tomorrow I'm going to start doing more of like what I'm eating. I'm not really like doing keto. My doctor has recommended me not to do that because of the triglycerides, and that's really just more than what I need. So I'm doing a calorie restriction. I'm on 1,600 calories a day, which is actually, I haven't met that yet. A lot of salad, and let's see, today I'm only eating 2 meals a day. I'm not really hungry in the mornings. I never really have been. I know a lot of the times when I was binging, I would still be full from the night before. That's not really the case right now, so I have to just stick with the assumption that my stomach is just not used to eating. And then about mid-morning, I'm having some kind of fruit. Grapes, strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, maybe some yogurt and granola, depending on how hungry I really am. For lunch, salad, and then chicken. I love buffalo chicken, so I take a chicken breast and cube it up, saute it with just the smallest bit of olive oil, and then toss that in buffalo sauce and put it on a salad. It's amazing. And then last night for dinner, we had a really good meal. I wish I had taken a photo of it. We had grilled salmon. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Grilled salmon over a bed of wild rice with a homemade sauce. I just took a little heavy whipping cream and Creole seasoning and stirred it up and made a creamy, almost Alfredo-y kind of sauce, and just put a little bit over that with some steamed broccoli. And today I had my big meal at lunch, and I'm really proud of myself. You'll find out if you pay attention to my videos, I struggle with binge eating. That's how I got the size that I am. Binge eating, I've always been one to eat my emotions, but I can be set off by the smallest things. Today, my next door neighbor, who's an elderly wonderful little lady. She is so much fun. She called me and she's like, I need to go celebrate. And I asked her what was up, and she said she paid off her house today. And she was so excited, and she said, let's go get lunch. Now, she doesn't drive, so I took her. She also needed to go to like Sam's Club. And so I took her, and she wanted to go to Red Lobster. And I was just thinking, there is nothing that I can eat at Red Lobster. I settled on having a house salad with no dressing and a skewer of grilled shrimp. And it really wasn't that bad. Calorie-wise, I don't have my phone in front of me to give it an exact number, but it wasn't that bad. And then I had a side of steamed broccoli. So I'm really proud of myself, too, because I didn't finish any of that. And I didn't eat any biscuits. You know, typically that would have been a throwdown for me, but I'm really proud of how I handled it. We're kind of in a process right now. My family's on board with it, but they still are, like, they want things. Like, my husband desperately wants BLTs tonight. So, you know, there's some learning to be done. And I don't want to necessarily force the minimalistic calorie eating that I'm doing on my husband and my daughter, because they're both pretty fit. My daughter's really small, and I don't have a problem with a reasonable amount of bacon, right? Like, I don't want to restrict myself completely, because then I feel like I will fail. But I feel really good. Now, as far as like how I actually feel, like I feel good about how much I'm doing right now. But in general, just today, I feel like crap. I don't know if it's because I haven't really gotten a lot of sleep. I know that sleep is a very important part of losing weight, but I had a very stressful morning with work, and so I'm just not sleeping a whole lot. And that's okay. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. I want you to all know that I super appreciate you. I have been getting a lot of messages on Instagram from people who are saying, you know, I've been binging for a long time. What are you doing to not binge? I'm going to tell you probably the number one thing for me that I've been doing, and it didn't help last night, but just going to bed. I am someone that I really struggle between 2 and 5, which is when I've been filming, and then I struggle again after 10. Since I'm not teaching online anymore, my husband goes to bed at like 9:30, 10 o'clock, because he gets up to go to work in the morning. My daughter's in the bed, so then it was just me and my dog. And so I would binge, and I would binge on weird things. So I've just been making myself go on to bed. And except for last night, I didn't binge, but I was up because I just couldn't go to sleep, knowing what a stressful morning I was going to have. But I didn't binge, and I'm so excited about that. Probably way more excited than I should be. But I'm excited to see progress. I am fixing to go do my DDPY, my DDP yoga for the night. If you have any questions, you can actually download the DDP yoga app. And if you do it through the app, you can try it for 1 month for free. And then you get, it's $8.99, I think, a month. I mean, we pay more for stupid crap that we won't use. And I'm telling you guys, DDP is amazing. I'm going to link a couple videos below of transformations with DDP. And I love it because it has so many modifications and places for modifications that are just, like, it takes into account you probably have bad knees and you probably have bad ankles and you may not be able to do downward dog for 15 minutes on your wrist. So all of those things are taken into account, and I really like it. So with that being said, I'm going to go for today. I'll stop rambling. I will be back tomorrow. I promised 30 days. And this is a challenge for myself because a lot of times I just want to give up, and I feel like this accountability is what I need. And oddly enough, I'm getting this inspiration from Amber Lynn. Like, I'm taking all of the things that she's failed at and I'm trying to push myself to succeed at them. Maybe to prove a point that it can be done. You just gotta focus on it and try. Until next time, guys, I love you all. Realize, number one, you are worth the effort. Number two, you are worth the time and energy it takes to change. And number three, you are loved and appreciated more than you will ever know. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you struggle with in your weight loss journey. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.